I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. The thing I realized about life and I realized from spirituality is it's better to be yourself and be honest about everything you go through in your life because it's better to be authentic and live your own life than it is to copy and live somebody else's. The thing I love about my story is everything that I've been through, and I've learned to love and appreciate my own life within spirituality. I learned to appreciate everything I go through, tell my truth, and live in my own life. I don't have to copy nobody else's story. I don't have to make anything up from anybody else's life. I live my own life and I'm proud of my own life. And I think if everybody looked at their own life, you will find things to make you appreciate your own story and be able to tell your own life story and your own life events. That's what I love about my story. It made me love and appreciate my own life and my own characteristics and my own journey and tell my own truth and live in it and be comfortable with it. I think that's why so many people adopt other people's lives in this generation because they're not comfortable with themselves because they don't spend time finding out who they are. They copy too many people and they catch too many people being popular, so they try to copy them instead of finding out their own journey and their own niches in life. And people that find out who they are, like for example, Carson, he know exactly who he is. He don't try to be no more, no less than who he is. Like I Show Speed, they know who they are, and I feel like a lot more people would be popular and catch on if they were like that. I don't mean like them. I mean just mean authentic and real about who they are and what they love and what made them who they were or who they are. If more people were more authentic and real about their emotions and what they feel and what they go through on a daily basis and just live their lives instead of trying to copy everybody else's and copy what everybody else do that's popular, the world will be a better place. But that's just my feeling and my understanding of life from my spiritual situation, though, in my personal opinion. That's just my opinion, though, from my personal spiritual belief and my belief of life, in my opinion. Just be authentically you. Don't copy nobody else's story. Don't copy nobody else's style. Your style and your story is just enough. And that's my number one goal to prove to the world and everybody else in the universe. Like, all you have to do is fall in love with yourself, your own story, and find out what you do well and just do that. You don't have to copy nobody else's style. You don't have to copy nobody else's story. Your story and style is just enough. It's just enough to make your life whatever you need it to be. And that's what I'm gonna be living proof of. But one thing you have to learn is to love your story, love who you are, love your honesty. That's why I can be honest and talk about anything. Because when I was younger, I used to have that pride that, like, no, I'm not gonna admit that I used to be a follower. I'm not gonna admit that I used to have anger problems when I was younger and I used to let my emotions run me. That's what I was thinking when I was younger. But now that I'm older, it's like the pride gets out the way and you just want to heal. You just want to become better. And that's all your journey become about. So it becomes easier to talk about things that used to hold you back. Your pride is no longer in the way. So I can talk about all of that and more because I have no emotion attached to it. I healed from it, so it doesn't bother me to bring it up or it doesn't bother me to admit it, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion from my personal spiritual experience, though.